Imagine an intelligence that doesn't just observe or learn passively like the artificial intelligence we are used to. A machine that, when it powers down, it doesn't just shut off. This particular machine, it can dream. The name is Dreamer V2, and when researching this, it literally changed my whole perception of AI and the boundaries we have for it. Let me explain why. What if, in that intimate offline space, it simulates entire scenarios? Then, when it comes back online, it is not the same as before. It sharpened itself using its own imaginings. Does that not sound so beautifully human? And I was equally shocked to learn that this isn't fantasy. It's the new frontier of machine minds. Let's walk into this new breakthrough together. Stay with me for the next few minutes. In this video, we'll start from the first emergence of this behavior, deep dream hallucinations. Then exploring world models and reinforcement learning, all the way down to neuromorphic offline learning systems. At the end of this video, you will have a better picture, and please leave your thoughts in the comments. Can a machine ever really dream, or is this just another copied behavior? And if you reach the conclusion that it can dream, does that make AI more human? Let's start from a scenario we are all familiar with, sleeping. It is common knowledge that, when we actually fall asleep, our brain doesn't just shut off. We experience things. And top neuroscientists believe that dreams help your mind generalize. This makes us able to take what we learn and apply it to different scenarios. This is how humans grew to be the dominant species we are today. So, dreams are memory consolidation, emotional processing, data extrapolation. In AI, a few early experiments gave us glimpses of a machine that goes beyond its instructions. We did not understand why or how, so researchers called it hallucinations and classified it as a bug, an error to fix and to avoid. But then, here comes the researchers from Google's DeepDream. They decided to explore this behavior, treating it as a rare emergence. What is an emergence? It's when a complex AI starts to create new patterns, original thoughts, unprogrammed behaviors. So, they pushed the AI to exaggerate these so-called hallucinations, producing surreal, almost trippy-looking images that felt like dreams, if they were made visible. What if AI could actually experience dreaming? And that door, once opened, led to something truly fascinating. In reinforcement learning, one of the biggest challenges is called long-horizon planning. It's a fancy term for something humans do naturally, which is anticipating consequences far ahead in time. Remember all those times you were in an argument, could not find the right comeback, then spent the whole night going back, imagining, dreaming. What if I said that? What would have happened? This is what Dreamer does. It dreams forward, exploring possible futures before committing to an action. Later, researchers pushed this further. Dreamer V3, just published in 2025, claims to outperform expert systems across more than 150 tasks using a single agent architecture. So in short, they applied once again advanced human behaviors, closing the gap between us and machines. And the fascinating behavior that emerged was called neuromorphic dreaming. It's currently defined as AI alternating between awake learning and dream phases to boost energy efficiency and speed. In these systems, dreams are not poetic, they're computational shortcuts, internal rehearsals, data hallucinations that shape the next update. And there's emerging work on AI that simulates dreamlike experiences, combining generative models, symbolic reflection, and offline consolidation. In other words, machines trying to mirror the deep meaning of our dreams, and not just in data. So, visually speaking, you could imagine this intricate net of neural webs, new patterns forming. Effectively, we can say AI is evolving autonomously. Each so-called dream is a lab, testing strategies, eliminating dead ends, exploring creative alternatives. But we also must be honest. Machines do not dream like us, or at least not right now. They lack subjective experience, meaning they don't feel joy, dread, or memory in the way we do. Emotions add another dimension to what we live and experience. Imagine an AI driving, maybe distracted, and almost causes an accident. It will learn something from that, but can it really be the same without the feelings only we humans can experience? We make much more from our experiences because of it. AI does not have a subconscious as such. It's countless, structured layers of learning, hidden states, generative modules. When we say dream, we're anthropomorphizing, meaning we apply human feelings and states to a behavior that, to us, looks like dreaming. There's always the same subtle risk: hallucination. In this case, it manifests in AI systems producing false memories, made-up facts, plausible but untrue outputs. But then again, in a system that dreams, those hallucinations just become part of its creative engine. And, philosophically speaking, do these simulations mean consciousness? Even if a machine dreams, is it aware? So, let's take an imagination leap. What happens if Dreamer or its descendants succeed? On the positive side, machines could imagine novel strategies without human prompts, inventing entirely new solutions. They could run internal simulations for scientific hypotheses, engineering designs, story plots. In robotics or autonomy, they might test rare black swan scenarios in dream space before acting in the real world. But as Uncle Ben once said, with great power comes great responsibility. Who decides what dreams are allowed? What safety guardrails ensure the dreams don't produce destructive policies? What if a machine's dream world diverges from human values? Because one day a future AI can dream of a world without humans, and if the simulation is positive, what then? In a way, these dream machines mirror us. We dream to imagine, to rehearse, to heal, but we also risk nightmares, illusions, delusions, sometimes dangerous. And here we stand, on yet another edge of a new frontier. A machine that doesn't just learn, but wanders inward. A future where artificial imagination is a tool, but also, maybe a mirror. What will those dreams look like? What worlds will they birth? And what choices will they teach us? Stay with me, because as we build machines that dream, we begin to question, what is thought? What is consciousness? And more terrifyingly beautiful, what might we become? Thank you for taking this journey with me. If this stirred your curiosity, hit subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know. What would you want a machine to dream about? Let's dream this future together.